Okay, so I'm gonna play a little bit more Persona 5. I don't have any idea where I left off. Just gonna head to the student council room and get Makoto to join us. Not to be confused with Makoto from Danganronpa. Let me turn up my audio so I can hear it just like you can. And I don't know where the student council room is, so I'll just look at the map. Yeah, no one's ever shown me where the student council room is, so I'm just gonna run. Hope there's like some sort of marker on my map. Is it in the other building? Is it in the practice building? The rooms are not individually labeled. Man, it would be so much easier to be at this school if I could read Japanese. Why did I even transfer here? I was like, oh, I'll figure out Japanese when I get there. You know, I'll be in an immersion course. I'll do some JSL, Japanese as a second language. AV, that's what I'm doing right now. And then there's a chemistry room, there was a physics lab, there was a nurse's office. There's a biology room. It's looking a lot like Hope's Peak Academy. Storage room. I don't know what could possibly be in there. Calligraphy classroom. Study hall. 2 study halls. There's a room just for studying. Music room. Is that one of their classes? Is one of their classes just study hall? You know, maybe it's not so bad that they go to school on Sundays. I'm a tour guide, okay? That's my next job here in the real world. After I work at the arcade, I'm gonna be a tour guide. That's the first year classroom. Let's go to the student council room on the 3rd floor. Are we not on? We are on the 3rd floor. Classroom building 3F. Is it 1D? Gosh. How about 1E? Is it its own room? This doesn't even have a label on it. It doesn't say 1F. This is just the fire hydrant room. Hey, can you tell me where the... Hey, no, don't walk past me. Can you tell me... Hey, please, gosh. I guess my reputation here, it really is bad. Hey, do you know where the student council room is? That's where I'm trying to go. Can you tell me? No, you're just gonna walk literally right through me? Oh my gosh. I need to get more popular. Broadcast room. Okay, almost. Library. I think I've checked every building. Every room. Okay, you tell me where it is then. I don't have a map. There's no map on the wall. I don't even know what this says. I don't read Japanese. Everyone in the school speaks English. Why do they have Japanese signs everywhere? Right? You speak English, right? In the real world? Okay. It's too scary. I don't even want to go near Shibuya. Yeah, what? Okay, you are speaking English, right? What does this say? What does this room say? What does the sign say? Please, dump someone. This is not helping me get any more popular. Third floor of the classroom building. That's where I was. Okay. There's 2 library. Oh, it was right here the whole time. It was. This is the student council room. What were we called here for? This is rather strange.
Earlier than expected. Have a seat.
Yeah, I got lost. I don't read Japanese.
I'll get straight to the point. Mr. Can't answer that? Of course. There's no way you would admit to such things.
All I read was Mr. Kamishita. I need to turn off this auto play. Have a listen.
If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
So you think it's true? We'll be okay if we keep doing this, right?
Oh, she's blackmailing us. What does she want?
What could all this mean?
We screwed up.
Dang it, Ryuji.
Was it blackmail? Hypnosis? How do you corner someone into making them confess?
You sound just like your sister right now. Not that I would know that yet. Ask the culprits.
You want to say that this doesn't prove anything, don't you? I believe that you 3 are the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah, that's a good
What
assumption.
would the police think if they heard my recording?
It'd be bad if we're put under police surveillance. There's no telling what'll happen to you, too.
If you confess the truth, I don't mind just leaving this between the 2 of us. You'll tell me, won't you?
Let me think about it.
I believe that time would just be wasted. Go ahead.
Hey, where you at? Taking a leak? Let's meet up at the usual spot to hold our Phantom Thieves meeting.
Dang it, Ryuji.
That idiot!
As loud as always. But his timing's perfect. I'd like everyone else to hear this as well. Won't you take me to your friends?
I guess it can't be helped now.
Yeah, you pretty much checkmated us, but we didn't have much going for us to begin with. We have to take a bus?
Oh. Here? Is that girl a friend of yours?
She's about to be, probably. I don't know.
What the hell? What's the meaning of this?
Hey, did you try talking to Mishima on our website before coming to us and scaring the daylights out of us?
I had him lead me here. Ryuji Sakamoto, on Takamaki, and you're Kitagawa-kun, correct? Second year at Kosei High and former pupil of Madarame. I wanted to ask you all about this.
If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
An extremely similar technique was used for both Kamoshida and Madarame, while those affected by their acts were just coincidentally meeting up.
Yeah, it really doesn't take that much to pin it together. Luckily, we're using supernatural powers. And, so...
How could that not raise suspicions?
You have a great point there. I don't know how we made it this far,
What do you intend to do? Have you come just to say you're going to report us?
but I'm also pretty sure it's not illegal. But it might be. I don't know, none of us are lawyers.
I bet someone told you to find us. The school can't have ties to criminals after all. And yet they turn a blind eye when it comes... Those adults are just using you. I feel sorry for you.
I know.
Huh?
How are they all so tiny?
That's why I would like to verify the justice you speak of.
None of them have ever lifted a dumbbell.
What?
They have copy-paste body types, even the girls.
I'm the only one who knows about you. If you prove what you're doing is just, I'll erase this.
You're the only one? Are you sure? That's... We haven't...
She wants to make a deal.
There is someone whose heart I'd like you to change.
Who?
So you're not saying it's impossible. However, I cannot tell you that just yet. Let's continue our talk after school tomorrow. On the roof. Assuming you accept my offer, that is.
Turning into a real pain.
What's she gonna have? Psi magic?
You were careless. I don't think you truly understood how high the stakes were. Anything to say, Ryuji?
Why are you singling me out? On got recorded too, you know?
No, it's pretty much your fault.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, what should we do? That girl's got dirt on us.
A recording seems to be insufficient evidence, though. And even with that, there's no way they could prove our methods.
Considering who we're dealing with, I think it might be a trap.
Regardless, this guy would be in real trouble. He's on probation after all.
Things would get rough if we didn't have our leader. And I totally don't want to deal with the police.
How am I your leader? I never say anything.
Then, we have no other choice but to go along with it.
Yes, it's best we agree, at least for the time being. We made a crucial mistake, but not a critical one. We'll just have to recover from here on out.
Yeah, my bad. So, we doing this?
If everyone wants to.
Alright, we're meeting on the school rooftop tomorrow, yeah?
What about me? I could always sneak in if necessary.
That'll draw too much attention. You should just wait outside, Yusuke. What could she be scheming?
I'm so upset. Do we just gotta do what she says? Considering what has happened, it seems we have no other choice. I wonder whose heart the student council president would want us to change. Don't matter me. But there must be a reason behind who she picks, right? I wonder who it is. I am curious myself. She mentioned how she wants us to prove our justice, did she not? Yeah, she definitely did. Then there must be some reasoning behind her choice. Please contact me immediately if you find anything out. And don't go picking any fights, okay? Do you understand, Ryuji? Why are you singling me out? I ain't dumb.
Hey!
Be careful. She's a shrewd one. We'd best be prepared for anything. Oh, it's raining. That means I gotta study extra hard.
Now listen up.
What do you want to do?
Make sure your clothes up.
Wow!
It's quiet today. Maybe it's the weather. At least you'll be able to focus on your studies. That's why all the billionaires live here in Seattle. You're making some good progress. I can see the wisdom in your eyes behind those glasses. I only got 2 points? That wasn't any extra. Or is it coming later? But man, oh man, you were in the zone. Your pen hardly stopped moving. Yep, 50% more efficient. My knowledge is my glasses.
Well then.
You'll tire yourself out if you keep at it for too long. You should stop for today and get some sleep. Want some cash? I've got a job you can do. Do you know about the Phantom Thieves Forum? People said when they made a request there, it got granted. Really? That sounds super useful. Come on, pay up. You understand the position you're in, right?
Hey!
Hey. You look familiar, but I don't remember where from. Morning. Going to school now? I'm just heading home. The morning sun is too bright. Who are you again?
Huh?
Hey, how could you forget a lovely gal like me? I'm Ichiko Ohya, a journalist. I interviewed you at the Madarame residence, remember? Man, all-nighters are tough. Well, you work hard on your studies.
I was thinking you might not show.
So, whose heart do you want us to change?
A mafia boss.
Oh my gosh.
Mafia?
What are you talking about?
That's what they call themselves. This group seems to be the cause of the rise in phishing scams.
They're just sending emails? You said it was the mafia. The email mafia.
What's worse, once you're in their sights, they won't stop threatening you until they get what they want.
I mean, those guys suck. They're more of a nuisance, but they're...
They'll force you to take part in their scams, threaten your family, and ultimately destroy your life.
Okay, but they're not the mafia, though. That's terrible. That's horrible. They need to die or whatever, but they're not the
Holy sh...
It appears that their victims include some of our students.
No!
They primarily target juveniles.
What's their boss's name?
Nobody knows. The victims are being threatened not to testify. So even the police can't get a grasp of the situation.
That's where you want us to start?
You should be able to pull it off. If you're really the righteous Phantom Thieves. Or is Akechi-kun correct when he says you act without justice?
Can't you say something witty back at her?
Really? Do I look like the talking guy to you? Give us the details.
Why are you being so serious?
Their main hub of activity is in Shibuya.
I don't know why the cat decided to call Joker Joker. He's not...
That's all the information I have. You have 2 weeks. Once that has passed, I'll submit all the evidence I have to the police and to the school.
Oh, she's the one
I hope you don't let me down.
who's gonna send me to jail if I mess up.
She really had the upper hand in that exchange.
I don't think she realizes that Joker will literally die if I fail at this mission.
Don't let me down. Damn it, she was just bossing us around.
Come on, we should get in touch with Yusuke.
So, you talked to my sister, huh? You must have been really close with someone who, with the student body. The student council.
The student council president from Chujin Academy? Are you saying that Makoto was sticking her nose into this phantom thief business?
Yeah, she's like a really high-level party member, unless she isn't in my party. I don't actually know. You never noticed?
Why would Makoto? Bringing up my sister to upset me, are you? It seems there's no limit to your duplicity.
How would I know she's your sister? I didn't see the cut scene or Joker didn't see the cut scene where you were in the same house. She never mentioned you.
I'll listen to everything you have to say before I decide the truth of your statements.
Unless she did, and I just don't remember that right now.
I'm so mad.
The Mafia.
Can we really do this?
They're probably not even Italian.
Either way, we have almost no information on our target. This guy's a crime boss, so I wouldn't be surprised if he had a palace.
They just want to sell alcohol.
Isn't this a prime opportunity for us, though?
How? We're in huge trouble.
Even after we punished an evil man who seemed to be good, the public did not acknowledge us. However, if we take down an actual criminal, let alone a target the police don't have answers for.
Right. That might make people believe in us.
I get it. That means even a catch you'll have to acknowledge us as the Phantom Thieves. What do you say, leader?
Wait. You want him to acknowledge us? As individuals? Or agree with us? This is our chance.
Hell yeah! We just gotta do what we always do.
Our
What do you mean
time limit
always?
is 2 weeks, correct? We can't afford to waste too much time. I'll ask around Kosei and see if there are any victims.
She's a terrible manager.
Okay, I know some girls who go to Shibuya pretty often. I'll check with them about it.
Alright, and I'm gonna see what I can find on the net. That leaves our school up to you and Morgana.
Our payment? Just not going to jail.
You figured out what to do during the whole Kamoshida thing, right?
I'll back you up.
Alright, let's get back together at the end of the week once we've got all our info. I'll get in touch with you guys later.
We're meeting in front of the school tomorrow, right? Don't worry. I'm sure we'll find something new.
Could I have a moment?
Yeah, what's going on?
Well, I had a yearning to see the Sayuri.
Alright.
So if you're heading homeward, I'll accompany you.
You got a job, though? Can you buy any coffee? Oh, I just wasted my whole afternoon, bro.
The Sayuri. It seems to suit this cafe quite well.
Did you leave it here just so you could come in whenever you wanted?
I'm glad I chose to leave it here.
You can just take it whenever you want and get all the free coffee you want out of it.
Here I have found myself in quite a horrible mess.
What are you talking about?
To put it bluntly, I am in need of your assistance.
Oh gosh.
Please, listen to what I must say. Throughout my artistic career, there have been moments I've struggled with particular motifs or techniques.
And you're gonna need all 100,000 of my yen for it, aren't you?
However, each of those struggles did eventually fade. Yet now I find myself in a similar situation, but the more I try to escape it, the worse it becomes. It seems I am trapped in what we in the art world call a slump.
Really, it's summer though, but you don't have your springtime energy for it?
Are you aware that I am attending Kosei on an art scholarship? Such coveted grants are not given as charity. I must continually achieve within my field to remain eligible. Were I to lose my scholarship, I would likely have no choice but to leave the school as well. In the earlier days of my career, I would exclusively paint what I desired when I desired it. The only goal I had in mind was the pursuit of pure beauty. That goal is what drove me onward.
But now, pure beauty is what you see in On or whatever, and now...
I wanted nothing more than to attain the lustrous allure of the Sayuri in my own work.
What are you saying? You're into the picture on that... into the woman in that picture? That's...
Yet, what reason do I have now? Holding on to my scholarship? Keeping a roof over my head? Worldly desires are all that spur my brush to move. And the resulting work reflects such impurity of mind, to be honest. I am unsure as to whether I can even call myself an artist anymore.
You know, I actually saw this in a movie recently. It was called The Cake Night Rises. And he's like, he said something. And I think it would really help you, Yusuke. He said, "You're a psychopath who only bakes for money." And I hope that that reaches you in a meaningful way. You're so tough on yourself.
My apologies. It seems I got somewhat carried away there. But I simply cannot accept this lack of purpose in my work. That is why I am so upset with my own indecision. Such vague ambition is, in essence, a sin of sorts. Though I suppose allowing my young career to come to an end here would be even more sinful. I only wish to create a work I can be genuinely proud of. Just look at the Sayuri.
You wanna give birth? That's like, just to pay someone to go through that costs $30,000 to compensate them for. You wanna have $30,000 worth of trauma?
Her incandescent figure, alluring gaze. That is the meaning of pure beauty. Yet no matter how hard I try to replicate it, an elegance so sweet remains elusive to me.
You're starting to sound like Madarame, where he just also made copies of the Sayuri.
Why is that, you ask? It is surely because the painter behind the work differs. Because the soul differs. But, if my estimations are correct, the soul is nothing but another way to speak of the human heart.
Are you trying to impress me right now? Because you don't seem to want my involvement here.
What, then, is the heart? How does it bring forth such beauty? I must understand. To be perfectly frank, though, I am unsure of how to do so. Would you be able to provide me assistance?
I don't know what.
You have already brought profound change to my world.
Well, if you want me to take another bath with you and then sleep in my room, I'm not interested.
Hence, I believe you, of all people, may be able to bring me closer to the truth.
Maybe when I have some time. You know.
Very well. You must surely have quite a full schedule.
Yeah, I need to go play some, like, baseball or whatever.
I only hope that you make time for me once you are less busy. At the moment, my art teacher has yet to notice any drastic changes in my work.
Yeah, wouldn't that mean you were good to begin with?
But I cannot hide forever. Impurity of the heart will undoubtedly seep onto an artist's canvas eventually.
Oh, drastic changes, as in gets worse. Sorry, my bad. I jumped to a conclusion. I hope you forgive me for not being so up to speed here.
I must go now. My curfew approaches.
It's a little weird.
I look forward to speaking about this matter again.
I walked Yusuke to the station. You know, he's probably gonna get beat up and mugged and he'll cry. Hate the rain. It always brings me down. Yeah, whatever, dude. I'm checking my phone. So, I checked online and people are talking about it all over. Now, in my expert opinion, Lita of Class 2D is guilty. He means the second floor, classroom D, not two-dimensional. You mean Ida-kun? Lita-kun from our class? Wait, start at the beginning. What's he guilty of? Supposedly, he's been spending money left and right recently. Said it's because of some great part-time job he got. I see. That may very well be worth looking into. Right? Can you try asking him about it, An? I don't think he'd be cautious around a girl. In that case, yeah, I don't mind giving it a try. Although I've rarely talked to Ida-kun before. I'll be counting on you to back me up if something happens, Carlos. Only if it's necessary. That should be more than enough, thanks. I'm hoping for great things this time from Takamaki-san's world-class wonderful acting. Shut it. I hope this will get us even marginally closer to their so-called boss. I leave this Ida to you two, and I have high hopes for your acting as well on. You're both missing the point.
Hey!
Is it true that Ida guy's guilty? Well, we'll need to dig up some dirt on him first thing in the morning.
Hey,
You living an honest life? Remember that I'm the one who's judging if you've been rehabilitated. That's weird. I have an imaginary friend that I visit in my dreams that says something quite similar. He looks a lot like you, except he's a goblin from Gringotts. We've got customers today, so, well, you catch my drift, right? What, we do? Where? Oh, you have this guy. He doesn't, and he's very pompous. I was watching television and came across a discussion about the nature of justice. Have you ever given it any thought? What is justice to you? It's about helping people. I see, that's one way to look at it, but you only perceive what is on the very surface. The boy who was featured in that TV discussion is still in high school. Akechi, was it? He was well-spoken and skilled in the art of debate, almost as good as I was at that age. Well, I'm going home then. Now can I study?
now listen up.
What do you want to do?
Make sure you close up.
That guy made me want to study.
Wow!
Look how happy he is.
Well then.
I don't know. At the beginning of this game, I really loved watching all the DVDs.
Hey!
Now there's so many I have to catch up on, and I just, when I'm home, I study. Do I want charm, knowledge, or guts? I don't know, it's my library book, so I'm gonna read that first. The pirates made a toast, drinking and reveling to celebrate their victory.
Wow!
The Pirate Captain Kid, huh? Ryuji should read this book. You haven't discussed it? You don't know if he's read that book, even though it's his stand?
Oh!
So you finished reading Pirate Legend. I love how Captain Kidd was the leader of a ragtag group of outlaws. You must have learned about courage after reading Captain Kidd's exciting adventures. I get 3 points for it? Why? Oh, we're almost at the station. I'd say that was an efficient use of my time. Now, can't remember, can't forget to swap out my book.
The rumors are pretty terrible.
Don't you think all this blackmail stuff is insane? I didn't think it had anything to do with me, but there are even victims in my class. Oh, I know all about that. These guys supposedly come in asking if you want an easy, high-paying job, but then if you say yes, you get dragged into some real shady stuff. The teachers or student council pres will do something about it, though. People are real worried. Oh, are you talking about that posting? I wonder if she was serious about it. I heard she knew about Kamoshida and the sexual harassment. She probably won't be too much help. Didn't most people, though? That Ida guy's here. I'll try and ask him about it. We're counting on you. Leave it to me. That level of motivation actually makes me a little more nervous. In any case, let us know if you learn anything. He's texting in class also.
Nijima-kun, what is going on here? Apparently the damage done by this so-called mafia has even reached our student body.
You didn't know that before?
Well,
I thought this absurdity was nothing but a joke. Not only are there victims, there are even rumors that some are involved with such crimes. I've even received inquiries from their guardians. Why is this happening?
Why are you talking to a student about it and no one, there's no adults in the room? You're not... Does that mean you're not talking to adults about it? Wouldn't that be a more efficient use of your time?
Unfortunately, I do not have the answer to that.
This is the greatest disgrace in the history of this academy. If it
The
were
greatest?
discovered.
That can't be the greatest.
This is a vital issue for the student council. Did I not ask you to resolve it?
I'm doing the best I can.
And I can trust you? You must do something about this at once. You're the only one who is reliable around here. Don't let me down.
Wait, wouldn't the more people you blackmail lessen the power of the blackmail? Because they're like, yeah, because everyone's being blackmailed. They're not really gonna be that mad. I don't know if what I'm saying is making sense, but
From what I've heard, even the other students are starting to be dissatisfied with you.
what? She has to work for the other students' approval?
At this rate, you and I will both lose our roles at this school. Do you understand?
I do. Please, just give me a little more time.
How much power does this does the student council president have? Wait, where's the rest of the council?
Kids these days.
So I handed a bill over at the convenience store, and they told me they don't take foreign currency. But what I gave them was a bona fide Japanese banknote. Don't tell me young people these days don't know who Hidobumi Ito is. I shudder to think that these will be the people shouldering Japan's economy. I hope you all know your stuff. Here's a quiz just to make sure. Hey, 115. Between paper bills and coins, which one is issued by the government? Are they not both? So you're just another dull young person. Paper bills are printed by the bank, and coins are issued by the government. Originally, the government made both coins and paper money. However, with the ability to make as much money as they wanted, the economy fell into chaos. An independent organization, namely the Bank of Japan, has been tasked with printing paper money since. That's a little weird. Did the teacher mean to pick someone else? There are definitely people who would have gotten that right. Coins, which don't have as much of an effect on the economy, are still produced by the government. You simply can't trust a moron to look after your finances. The best they can manage is pocket change. Imagine all the money you could ever want at your feet. I hope the next palace is somewhere awesome like that. Why are you so greedy? We don't even buy you cat treats.
Hey.
Right. Library book. Hey, I see Lady Ann's going to talk to Ida. You're gonna back her up, right? Yeah. No, I'm not going to the library.
Now then.
Okay, never mind.
And so I really need some money right now. Can you tell me about this easy part-time job? I'm sure you know about it, Ida-kun. Please?
You don't need my help. A girl like you could probably get a job anywhere, right?
because the only requirement is 1 charm to work at the flower store.
Huh? Now that you mention it...
I mean,
yes.
2 charm.
So, what I mean is...
This is her.
This is going south fast.
Oh, Francois!
Huh?
My cat Francois got run over by a car and also has an incurable illness. I need money fast.
That's not convincing at all. Is she talking about me?
If Francois were to die, I think I'd die too. Probably.
Come on, don't talk like that.
If you don't like it, then tell me about that easy part-time job.
An's legendary acting.
You know something, don't you? I've heard the rumors.
Rumors? Was it Nishiyama who...
Nishiyama?
Oh,
Hey, what was that about Nishiyama?
that's...
She actually got the momentum back. She's not acting anymore now, is she? Come on. Let's leave this guy to Lady An and go look for that Nishiyama fellow.
Do you have a minute?
No.
You're looking for something, right? I want to help you out, so please ask me anything.
Where's Nishiyama?
Nishiyama? He usually hangs out with Ida. Oh, so you want to ask him about Ida? So that's why Takamaki-san was chasing him. I'm sorry, I don't know where he is right now. He usually stays till late, so I think he's probably still somewhere in the school. I'll keep digging around while you're looking for him.
Well, I guess we can let him handle this. We'll have to ask someone else about Nishiyama's whereabouts. Can you think of anyone who might know?
Makoto, maybe? There we go. No, I said library. There we go. No, it's so easy. It's gonna take 2 minutes. Dumb cat. Bossiest cat in the world. Hey, what's going on? What are you doing? It's nothing. I was just looking at the bulletin.
By the way,
yeah, you seem to just wander the hallways by yourself all day. You good though? Anyway, how is the investigation going? I don't believe there's much time left at this point. Do you have any info? You mean about the bulletin? Sorry, but there's nothing I can say to you right now. Anyway, this is a very important matter for our school. I hope you can return with good news. And don't worry, I'll keep my promise. As long as you uphold your end of the bargain. Aren't you the one who cares about this?
I can't do this.
He's just somewhere. Somewhere random in the building. Is President Nijima keeping an eye on you? The student council's on edge. Hurry up, do you have anything else you want to ask about? Yeah, Nishiyama or nah? He's a really serious student with great grades. I always see him in the library after school. Morgana, I was in the library, okay? That's where I was supposed to be. And you didn't want me to go there. You didn't want me to swap out my book I finished. All I had to do was set it on the desk. The library is just up on the floor above this one. Why don't you go talk to him?
I can't do this.
Hey, looking for a book to read? No? You're just looking at your phone?
Nishiyama? That's me.
You look exactly the same as Ida. Did you know that? Has anyone ever told you?
You're that transfer student, right? You need something?
What's this about a job?
Job? Are you talking about that one time? I don't know. I said I didn't want to do it. That's something Ida... Wait, are you doing something, Am? He's been acting really strange lately.
I want to help him.
Oh, what do you mean? Is he really wrapped up in something shady?
Tell me what you know.
One day, the two of us went to Shibuya, and a man approached us over near Central Street. He asked if we were interested in an easy part-time job.
I think I got offered that a few months ago.
I said I wasn't, but Ida was into it. He was asking the guy all sorts of questions.
What was the job?
I don't know. I was so scared, I ended up going home alone.
Nice, good on you.
But according to Ida, it only takes 10 minutes, and is good for people who don't stand out.
Anything else?
Ida started spending a lot of money. That's when his strange behavior began, too. But that's all I know. That's enough, right?
A man on Central Street, huh?
Shibuya.
That is suspicious. Maybe he was making him commit crimes?
Have you found out anything, Carlos? I have tried looking into this high-paying part-time job myself. People seem to be talking about it here as well. Supposedly, a man will talk to you in broad daylight over on Central Street, and your job is to deliver a small envelope he hands you. Well, I will contact you again if I learn anything more.
So that means this part-time job is somehow crime-related. It takes 10 minutes, is good for people who don't stand out, and involves a small envelope. Does that ring any bells? It's something the Mafia would definitely be up to.
Let's go with fraud.
The Mafia are apparently behind all those scams. Maybe they're delivering the money from those? But it's in a small envelope. I doubt big stacks of cash would fit in there. Any other ideas? It's something the Mafia would commit.
Oh no.
Like a legal drug? That definitely fits with the small envelope. And you can get arrested just for possession.
Did you meet Nishiyama? Well, I looked into Ida on my own anyway. Rumor has it he got involved in some kind of suspicious part-time job, and that job's apparently totally insane. Something about trafficking drugs, I think. I hear they ask you to take part in it on Central Street, in broad daylight even.
So he is smuggling. This won't be pretty. Come on, let's go back to Lady An. We'll ask Ida directly.
And it was the classroom? You guys are still talking, but then how did Mishima know that you were looking for him?
Please tell me about the job, or else...
You're still talking about this? I've been away for like 3 hours.
She's still doing that? Alright, take over for her.
Tell us the truth.
115?
Come on, you two? I already told you I don't know.
Nishiyama told me everything.
Bastard! Damn it! Shit, I don't want to talk about it here. Let's go somewhere a little quieter. What's up with you? Especially in front of everyone.
You're the cool guy who answers all the questions in class.
Yeah, I got a job. So what? Isn't that normal? What are you getting at?
You're a tutor. You're a pizza smuggler. You smuggle pizza inside of envelopes.
That's right. You have to smuggle it to people while it's still hot. I mean, not that kind of smuggling. Tell them what you heard earlier.
I don't know what you're talking about. What are you getting at?
You're a tutor.
Wait, what?
That's not right. Tell them what you heard earlier.
What are you getting at?
You're a drug
How
lord.
did you... I've only told one person about that. Of all people. I can't believe you were the one to find out. You're right. They told me they had an easy part-time job for me, and I ended up smuggling drugs. All I had to do was put envelopes into coin lockers, and they said they'd give me a hefty paycheck. I didn't know what was in the envelopes, though. Still, this is what came out of it.
That's kind of what the guy at the airsoft shop did to me. Have you been threatened?
So you knew, huh? They started threatening me right after they deposited the money into my bank account. They had pictures of me carrying the goods. Said they'd expose what I did unless I paid them off.
Oh, you have to give them all the money right back?
You know? Why are you even asking me this stuff? Are you just gonna use my job to blackmail me too?
Never. But not a bad
I see.
idea.
Well, even if you were planning on doing that, I don't have any money I could give you. If you're really interested in that job, try heading over to Central Street.
Thanks.
That's where they told me about it. I told you everything you want to know, right? Can I go? Well then.
I mean, we didn't really learn anything extra that we didn't learn from Nishiyama.
How'd it go? Did On's acting help at all? I'm thinking probably not.
It went perfectly, I think. More importantly, were you able to find anything, Carlos? It's drugs. So they ask you to deliver drugs. That's serious. That must be what I heard people talking about in Shibuya. They seem to be, going about this quite openly during the daytime. What bold methodology. I see. Yes, more students will be out during the day, while the police will be more cautious at night. Yeah, I'm at Central Street. Tough to tell who's who, though. I mean, there are just too many people. The rain's not helping either. The sun will be setting soon. What should we do? My two options are, let's do this tomorrow, or let's stop for the day, for today. Yeah, that seems like our only choice now. We can split up and search separately then. In any case, we have some new intel. Let us call that progress for today. Whoever asked us to take on that job should know who their boss is, too.
Alright, I'll get in touch with you guys later tonight, and we can come up with a plan.
Thought I had a customer, but it's just you. Never get many customers when it rains. Cash register's gonna run dry at this rate. We have to find them tomorrow for sure. This is the only lead we have right now. Yes, it is highly likely that this part-time solicitor is somehow related to our mafia. If we tail him, he may lead us straight back to his boss.
He talked to Ida and Nishiyama over at Central Street, right?
Indeed, it seems that is where our target waits. But then, who should be the one to go? Morgana, I choose you. It's not a bad idea. Cats have 9 lives, right? Morgana can spare one for this.
Wouldn't the Mafia get caught off guard if they had a cat coming to deliver drugs for them?
In other words, Carlos will be going. I have no objections. Tricking people and using that as blackmail. These are true cowards. So I'm apparently not the leader. I'm just the guy who makes jokes. It's kind of scary to think that people like that are all around us in the city.
Well, guys, we gotta brace ourselves. We're up against a serious criminal here.
What's going on? You want to hang out? Nope, not interested? Cool.
Now listen up.
What do you want to do?
Make sure your clothes up.
Wow.
It's quiet today. Maybe it's the weather. At least you'll be able to focus on your studies. You're making some good progress. I can't, like, focus extra hard on my TV show. If I do enough math, I'll be able to eat more hamburger.
So humid.
It's stuffy. It's so stuffy in this bag. Now for today's strange news. Today's headlines are shady drug deals in Shibuya. Is this the same organization behind both this and the extortions? Alongside the phishing scams that have been on the rise, this may be their source of funding. How are you able to trace the phishing scams? Restaurant factory fire. Worker from the restaurant giant Hanaruya was arrested for arson. Though he admits to the charges, he claims to not know why he did it. This industry is raising eyebrows. Oh yeah, something weird happened in food service before, right? Some employee cooking naked. With all these extortions and scams, the world's really messed up. Oh yeah, and there was those bus drivers. I completely forgot about them.
I don't get it.
Saw Nijima arguing with the principal about the mafia or something. What was that all about? I hear her older sister's involved with the investigation. Maybe she's just trying to play detective too. Are you kidding me? Can't handle a student council president with no focus.
Okay, we're all here.
There sure are a lot of high schoolers during the day. They must be targeting them somehow.
Finding the specifics may be difficult. With such a crowd, the odds are against us.
We have to do this.
Right. We're gonna grab him by the tail.
You should head over to Central Street, like we planned yesterday.
Sweet. Let's get going. Let me know if you find any shady people.
Alright, let's go. Just as we planned. We might end up running into the Mafia. Be ready for anything.
What are you doing here?
Hello.
Are you investigating with your friends today? I hope something comes of it. I'll be counting on you. Is she following us? Nah, that can't be. I don't know. Am I done with my DVD, right? No, I don't.
It's somewhere.
Alright. What's going on? Once again, nothing to report. There are many people falling victim, yet no perpetrators. They appear and disappear as they please. Not only that, but they blend in with normal teenagers. Stop complaining. If we don't try getting information, people will say the police are useless. The media are already on our case, and the higher-ups aren't doing a thing. This is bad for morale. Alright, you look suspicious.
Hey, aren't you interested in all the hottest brand names?
Not really.
We're having a special sale just over there. How about you go take a peek?
We ordered way too much, so I have a ton left over. My boss will kill me if I go back to him with all these extras. Look, I'll sell them to you for cheap. What do you say?
What should we do? It depends on the price, wouldn't you say?
Hey, what about you? These are unforgettable deals.
Oh, I don't get to say yes. My options are I'm busy or I'm not interested.
Well, that's disappointing. Come back if you change your mind.
Come on, the shop's right around here. How about you come take a look?
Seems like some kind of sale. You probably shouldn't bother.
Really? This cat doesn't know anything. What's wrong, kid? Don't see the guys like me very often? I want a part-time job. Huh? Is this supposed to be some kind of password? I have no idea what you're talking about. I haven't been here long. Try talking to someone else. Introduce me. That ain't so easy. I only know one guy around here. Sometimes I see him in the alley across the way, but I don't think he's there today. He might be near the station. Go there if you want to see him.
I see.
Maybe this other person would know something. Apparently he's near the train station. So let's go take a look over there. Oh.
Miss President's here. I walked past her at the station.
Is she keeping an eye on us? Maybe. I guess she's curious about all of this. Well, let's just ignore her if she's not getting in our way. More importantly, how are things going on your guys' end? Nothing so far. I'm going to try staking out the underground walkway.
Then I'll check around the Inagami line. I guess I'll get there from the underground.
I will gather some more intel in the underground shopping mall as well. Please continue on your end.
Everyone's really going about this seriously. They're definitely worthy of being phantom thieves. We can't fall behind either. Let's look for that homeless man.
Makoto again?
Oh.
You seem to be working hard. Did you find any clues? I'm looking for someone. Huh? You're trying to find a homeless person? That's a good idea. They would know a lot about what goes on in this town. I haven't seen any here, but I would bet that there are some in the underground area. Underground? I don't like the idea of it, but we should go check it out.
I can see it.
What do you gotta say?
Hey, I was on a message board the other day and came across this. Bill 10,000 at headquarters.
Huh? Is that like a code or something? It seems a little suspicious.
Yeah, a lot of people have been having weird conversations like that online.
I can see it. Seriously?
Hey, what's going on, Ryuji?
Yo.
You made it. So, did you find anything out? So, you're telling me we're supposed to be getting info from a homeless guy. Well, I think I've seen one around right near the construction area.
I don't know where the construction area is. I've only spent like maybe an hour down here.
Oh, how are things going? A homeless person? I haven't seen any around here.
There are a lot of people in this area. Maybe he's somewhere else. I think I know which one we're talking about, but that's just his little spot. That's where he lives. Nope, not this one. Okay, this is like one of those points where I think maybe I should pause. But that little picture right there seems like it might be a good indicator. Nope, that's the station kiosk. Never mind, I'll pause. There we go. That's our little friend here.
What's with that scary look on your face? You have something to say to me, just say it.
Want a part-time job?
Part-time job? You're not talking about some ordinary job, huh? Take my advice, don't do it. I'll squeeze every last penny out of you with threats and extortion. Some of my friends have fallen victims to their schemes. The Mafia's evil, I tell you.
How do I meet them?
They'll come around to you eventually if you walk around this area around now. But just so you know who to avoid, I'll teach you how to tell them apart from normal people. They use weird phrases, code words, you know? That's how they communicate with each other. Anyway, watch out if you hear any of that stuff. They'll try to come for you even during the day. They're relentless when it comes to targeting teens. Oh, you got a cell phone, huh?
How's it going? Have you found anything? I saw you like less than a minute ago. Maybe a little? Ah, so you've grasped something already, as to be expected of someone like you. Why don't we just go over the intel we've gathered so far? I'll start. Supposedly some guy near the Axis Way talking about some kinda... I'm not counting on anything, but I'll go check it out. As for me, I heard someone soliciting a high-paying job in the station plaza. Apparently they're mostly targeting girls. I'll go see what it's about. On my end, I heard there are people saying strange things in the back alley near the arcade. Something about ice and vegetables, and something about snow tomorrow. I will go observe, just in case.
The arcade is on Central Street, correct?
All right. We should do what we can to help them out. I have no idea which of these leads are real. Try going to the most suspicious sounding place.
Oh, I only listened to one of those. Where's the little claw machine? There it is. I see. Okay, but like behind the arcade or in the arcade? Maybe he meant in front of. Yes, I do need to be visiting it. Where? My shift's finally over. Oh, I feel awful. Maybe I should find a new job. You know, any opportunities for making money quick? You mean like those sneaky guys in the back alleys? You'd probably have to swindle some kids. I could never be a pusher. I don't want to get arrested. You again? I take it you found your guy at the station? Then please stop talking to me. I don't want to get involved in all this shady business. This is behind the arcade, okay? Gosh. Dang it, Makoto. Shibuya is a big place.
What's up with you anyways? Why are you asking all these questions, huh?
I'll call the cops on you.
It was all a joke. Why would I get worked up over some dumb kids? Anyways, I can't hang. See ya.
If you don't want to deal with us, we could always go see your boss ourselves.
What kind of idiot do you think this guy is? I don't know how long my my game volume was off, but sorry about it.
No way I believe that. Well, I'm out of here. You guys are annoying me.
I'm pretty sure he's part of the mafia we're looking for.
Thanks. I'm amazed you figured it out.
I don't have any proof, though. I tried to trick him into saying something, but he dodged all the traps I was laying down. By the way, thanks for standing up for me. I'm going to go now.
That boss seems tricky. It looks like he taught his subordinates well, too. No wonder the police are having trouble catching him. Anyway, you have some serious guts. You didn't back down at all against that hooligan. Though we still didn't end up with any new information. Let's stop here for today.
How about it? Want to meet up?
Let's do it. Do you think it's safe, though? We did ask tons of people, so there's a chance we're getting followed. Just to be safe, we should refrain from doing anything to make ourselves stand out. The sun will be setting soon, so let us disband for today and report on our findings tomorrow. Why don't we meet at karaoke tomorrow? We can talk in private and it'll be cheap after school. Ah, that must be what they call hustle hour. Dude, it's muscle hour. Wait, is that wrong too? Hello? Happy hour? Muscle hour just sounds sweaty. Anyway, see you guys at karaoke tomorrow.
It's an unknown number.
Hello, this is Nijima. Makoto Nijima.
How did you get my phone number?
Thanks for earlier. I dug it up. I realize I'm apologizing after the fact, but it just didn't feel right keeping it from you, so that's all. Bye.
She called just to say she had my number.
You talking to a woman? I heard her voice. Speaking of, some girl called looking for you around noon. Said she's the class president.
She knows where I live?
Said she's got something that belongs to you. She seemed to know you, so I gave her your number.
She must have looked up LeBlanc's address trying to contact you. That Nijima sure is thorough. Then again, she called you just to apologize. It's a bit weird, but maybe she's not so bad after all.
Well, I don't know, want to hang out?
Time right now?
Nah.
Next time, then.
So,
I'll just add this.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, buy all my t-shirts. Leave a million comments.